lovely people.
Hello.
Okay, so you reach the point where you acknowledge that trans people are people. Whoopsh.
You don't say. I thought you all were starfish.
And thus deserve basic human respects. Congratulations! Now you're ready to learn how you can better support trans people as a marginalized community.
And I'm guessing from your video tag, you're going to tell me how to do just that, right?
Most of these tips could apply to supporting any marginalized community, but this video specifically addresses how to be a better ally to trans people.
Alright then, shoot.
First of all, being an ally is an uncomfortable position. Are you uncomfortable yet? How about now? You uncomfortable yet? You uncomfortable?
Actually, no, I'm not uncomfortable, but I am a little annoyed. What in the world are you doing?
In order to benefit the trans community, you must be active in your support. This means standing up for trans rights whenever it's safe for you to do so, and always deconstructing your learned biases.
Yeah, that goes without saying. And what learned biases?
All cisgender people are transphobic.
What?
Just as all men hold misogynistic views, and all white people are racist.
Hold on a minute there. Where do you get these weird ideas? Since when are all white people racist, and all men sexist, and all men, and all straight people homophobic, and all basically normal people transphobic? I don't know who's teaching you things, but you really need to stop listening to them.
I've known that I'm trans for 5 years, and I still sometimes struggle with internalized transphobia. Thoughts that maybe I am a freak, and what if cis gay people never find me attractive?
I really don't think that's called transphobia. I think that's just called, well, basically anybody. Everybody worries about these things. It's not just you. And why would you want a cis gay person to find you attractive when you think he or she is homophobic, is transphobic anyway? I don't think any logical thinking person is going to want to go out with somebody that just spends all their time insulting them for no reason.
If I've not been able to overcome my internalized transphobia in the 17 years that I've been living as a trans person, then I'm pretty sure you probably have some transphobic biases as well. If you tell me that
no. Just because you felt that way does not mean that everybody else feels the same way. That is called projection, my dear.
well, if you tell me that as a cisgender person, you are not transphobic, you are telling me not to trust you. But
No, if I tell you I'm not transphobic, it's because I am not, and it's the truth. And if you don't want to believe that, that is not my problem. That is yours.
by telling me that you are not transphobic, you're telling me that you are unaware or choose to live in the dark about the way that we are socialized in a Western society.
Actually, I'm pretty sure in most Western societies, as far as I can think of, we are taught to accept everybody, no matter what their gender or sexual orientation. Now, if you were talking about a country like, say, in Africa or the Middle East, then you would have a leg to stand on, but no.
And most disturbingly, by telling me that you're not transphobic, you're telling me that you think you know everything there is to know about being trans, and that you think your allyship cannot be improved.
No, once again, you are projecting. If I say I am not transphobic, it's because I am not. Not because I think I know everything about transgenderism. If I did, would that make a difference to you? No, you'd still think, even though I know everything about transgender people, I'm still transphobic because I am not a trans person. So, in your mind, it does not matter if I knew everything about it or not. I am still, by your words, a transphobic person, just because I am not a transgender person myself.
Psst, you're also probably not going to improve your allyship until you acknowledge that you're transphobic.
Psst. I cannot improve my allyship with you until you admit that because you are trans. You are cisphobic, and I guess all transgender people are cisphobic by default. By your words, not mine.
One of the most important things you can do as an ally to trans people is to listen to the voices of trans people.
Listen to the voices? Like how you listen to the voices that tell you all cis people are transphobic, all white people are racist, and all men are misogynist?
And listen to a variety of voices and not just those who agree with you.
Hello, Mr. Pot. I'd like to introduce you to Miss Kettle.
You don't get a cookie for supporting trans people, but only your trans friends.
Yeah, I don't remember saying I wanted anything.
The marginalization of the transgender community continues because transgender voices are not being heard.
Oh, you're being heard. That's why there are so many video responses being made about your video.
The transgender community is incredibly diverse, and you can learn a crap ton by listening to the voices of trans people. One of the best things you can do as an ally is to learn as much as you can and take what you've learned into other communities.
Oh, look. Something I can agree with.
Your voice is often given more respect since you're not a part of the community.
No, I'm pretty sure people will listen to someone who's actually lived through it, has got experience over somebody who hasn't.
Words of Linda Martin. Speak with intent to listen, not to speak.
It's pretty obvious you don't listen to your own advice.
Lastly, watch out for those macroaggressions. Ah!
Whatever that was, don't ever do it again.
Microaggressions are soft versions of transphobia, where you may have no malintent, but your actions still work to further the marginalization of trans people. And that means watch out for your stereotypes and cisnormativity.
Microaggressions for people who want to find offense in everything and anything.
People are erased by language that associates gender with a certain set of genitalia.
Are you afraid of biology? You science phobe.
No, you're not gay because you like penis. You're gay because you like men. But you may happen to really like penis.
You hear that, Cayman? You don't like men because you're not gay because you like penis. That's just an urban legend.
There are narratives of trans people that you have probably never heard of before. Just because you've never heard it before doesn't mean that it's any less valid. Don't act like you're Hagrid saving some kids from their misery by telling them that they're not actually trans.
What exactly are you trying to say here? Because it just sounds like word soup.
At the end of the day, trans people really aren't that different from cis people.
And what was the point of making this video? Because you seem to imply that we are different.
We don't develop some magical Google search skills where we can just answer any question immediately. And we also...
That statement? because it made absolutely no sense.
And we also have our own feelings and very valid experiences with gender, even if you may never be able to understand our experiences. You can still humanize us in your own mind so that you can help the rest of the world humanize us.
Why are you making it seem like I never thought of you as a human being to begin with?
Now you have several more tools that should help you further the cause of the trans army. Good luck, little warriors. Peace.
The trans army. Are you planning on going to war with somebody? If you're planning that, please seek help immediately.